Yo, what is good, man? What's good? Today we're painting. It's Friday. It's cold outside. It's windy and shit. But I just woke up. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna paint. So here we are. Just spent the last couple hours of the morning prepping my stuff. I just put some of this, I don't even know. I was feeling it. The reason I haven't painted in a while is because I'm broke and I don't have all the colors that I would want. But I'm rocking with these, some basics that I got, and if I stop tripping over shit, we got some of these colors. These inks I'm gonna experiment with, starting to cross inks with paint, different consistencies, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, got this beautiful 24 by 36, this thick boy, and I just put it on this tote. But yeah, just spent a couple hours prepping this, so we about to get to pouring it, doing the thing to it. But yeah, gonna do a little preface. Things have been going alright. You boys been stressed. About to crack me a cold one. I tied my hair up because this shit's so long. I'm already knowing who's gonna get in the paint. I haven't really tied my dreads up until now. Get this phone strapped in. Get it strapped in. Locked in. Oh shit. But yeah, I've been super stressed out lately. Just really kind of been opening up to the idea of radical change in my life. Whatever that looks like. I'm gonna turn this table real quick. It's all looking pretty good. Let me put this like this. Pull it back. That's pretty good. Maybe like this. I hope this angle is good. Good enough. But yeah, just been fighting with my shorty a lot. Stressed out about certain things. Just straight up struggling. Ain't going from. But that's cool. So usually what I do when I pour paint, I measure this out. So I got 864. So I'm gonna measure out 864. Do a little. It's gonna be different because I got tape on here. I don't know. We're gonna see. So let me move this over. I'm gonna show you exactly what's up with this. check everything, make sure it's I'm looking for like that. Some like fall off the bone. It's my kind of tenderism. That might need a little bit of water, to be honest. Just get everything fine-tuned. I just want it to be able to flow. We don't want like slow, pasty paint when it comes to pouring. So I definitely don't really have a recipe. I mean, I do, but it's all just for like, for feel. And like, really depends what color it is too. Like, if it's gonna be like a main primary color, if it's like just some like kind of green or pink or something, it's not gonna be like a primary color. I mean, you never know. But then I'm gonna mix that in these cups, stack it abstractly, and then do my thing on it. And then yeah, I got these new inks because it's been a while since I've painted new colors. I like this. This is cool stuff for sure. But I've never really like mixed them. It'll just be like one will be with paint or one will be with ink. So we crossing boundaries. I'm excited. Black's pretty good. This white was pretty thick. I got this from like Heavy Body mix. So it took a while to mix this. Honestly, it's still pretty thick. Yeah, it needs some more water. So black's good, green's good. Yeah, these inks, I kind of want to like, I don't really know exactly what I'm going for, but like, I don't want them to be on the bottom. I think I'm going to put them on the top as like little like accents, and we'll just kind of let them free flow or connect. We'll see how much I can do with this white, how much I can really stretch it across, because it's a pretty big canvas. See how far I can stretch this white without it looking like cracked or... It's been a while, because like back when I was painting like pretty regularly, like I do ink paintings, but I haven't painted like this in a while, mostly because of this. It just takes a while to mix it, and then I don't know, I'd end up doing some shit, being going on a trip or something for a while, and then I'd just be mixing a bunch of paint like this, doing like one painting, it would dry out, so I don't know where I was going with that, but it's just been a while. Just want a little more water. So like, I'm gonna put down white and black as like the background, and then and it's only because I don't, and I remember another reason that I didn't get to painting, because I wanted to gesso, or gesso, I don't know how you say it, but I wanted to put a layer on the canvas so that it's smoother, but I didn't want to go through the whole process of doing that, sanding it. But I want to, because I think I have two of these 24 by 36, these thick boys. They're kind of cool actually. I don't really have any like thick canvases like that, so it's unique in what I've done. But anyway, I'm gonna put that white and black down, write a couple words, a little preface, a little brief on it, or whatever. Little subconscious messaging, subliminal messaging, symbols or something. Probably write a couple words and just shut my eyes for a couple minutes or something. And then we'll make my mixture, the layered mixture, and we'll just see. And it's also like, I've only messed around with tape like with acrylic paint like once, and it's because it's so tricky. When you're peeling it off, I'd use like a razor blade. So I hope this isn't like super like just aggressive with it to get off after it dries. It's pretty good for the white. I'm gonna add a little more water. Just because I'm already knowing. And like, not that I know what the results of it. This is why I don't like doing measurements. One, it's a pro and a con that I don't have an exact recipe, because then if I like the way a certain project turned out, I don't really know how to do that again. Like, I have an idea, but not an exact idea. And then that also, steering away from having a recipe, it lets you get these like happy accidents and these like deviations from. So anyways, adding water to this, my thinking right now is that when I put it as an underlay, like, because I'm about to put this down as like a quick base layer, I'm gonna spread it out. And if it's a little watered down, when it dries, everything that gets poured on top of it is gonna have this, maybe not, I don't know. Should we get the sides? Yeah, really rim that cup. Alright, that's better. That's what I'm looking for. That good fall off the bone. Red. It's pretty good, red. It's pretty good. You even don't mess with you. You can correct on the red shit. Pink, you're dripping a little. Yeah, a little drip drop. But I'm definitely, I want, if I can help it with how I'm gonna try and shape it with a little bit of white space, but I want like green and pink accents with like a dark background. So that's my never quite works out how you have planned. You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Miss Jackson, basically, is what I'm saying. So, yeah. Fall off the bone. Oh, yeah. Yep. I ain't even know if I've done this. Use a quick shake. Be careful, because last time I did this with alcoholics, I got it over my Grateful Dead shirt. I was so sad. It's all good, because I guess that's the price you pay to be an artist. Make your own clothes, you get to mess them up too. Shit is crisp. Not as crisp as a Tropic Berry spray from McDonald's, man. I don't know why they got rid of that. I don't need to go to McDonald's, but for that one drink specifically, I was in there like swimming about all the time. Alright, we don't measure out this way. And I'm like, I want, because it was like 864 total. Probably take like the idea of it basically is to have a layer of white and black, very subtle on the back. That way it's not as much like the other colors I'm using don't need to get spread as far. So you're putting a layer and then like another layer on top of it all. Whatever. So I'm gonna put like 400 in this ish. Like, but I'm gonna see how much I got left. So that's 100. Maybe not 400, maybe not that much, but like 222, 222. See what we can do with that. Let's just measure out my other one. What I'm actually doing. That needs to be, I'm saying 864, not including the sides, to be honest. And this is why I don't really, because I'm gonna want it to come over the edge. It's like 864 plus, probably a good extra 50 to 100 grams. So like, basically 1,000. I said, put a whole kilo on the table. What? I said, Pablo Picasso, that paid shit. Okay. Yeah, so like 1,000. And I want it to be like layered with white because I just want to get a good blend, honestly. So it's just going to be a bunch of white layered in there. Probably about like 50s. Like, this is like 40 grams. Pretty good. Chuck that in there. Put this over. Okay. Right now I'm only at like 130 something. I gotta get up to 1,000. It doesn't need to be all in this cup too. I might pour it in the second cup. Just for variation, just to switch it up. Like I said, there's perks to not having a set recipe when it comes to creating art. There is, and I'll be struggling with that, especially when it comes just like, because now I'll be making a lot more music recently. I'll be trying to have like structure with that, but most of the art that I'm used to, I don't even want to say used to. It's most of the art that I've done, just like I don't follow no structure. I just do what feels right. I don't like measuring. You know, once I find something that works, I kind of just like, I'll run with it and I'll just make little tweaks. One, because I'm a tweaker. Two, because sometimes that's all it takes. You know, you don't have to like invent something crazy. You can just make little tweaks here and there. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And just make it your own. That's kind of what I've been doing. So here's what I'm gonna do. Hit a little alcohol in there. Why, you might ask? No particular reason, just to fuck it up. just experiment. So we're gonna top this off with some white. So the interesting thing about this, we basically just poured this backwards because when it comes out, well, not really. I don't really know. what I'm trying to say there. Disregard. How much is this? Let me top this off to 400. Oh, we should just do halves these. So 5 and 5. Should. Wait. But I'm gonna not even. I won't even need that much. That's why I was saying, because if I put all this white down 400 grams or 250, it's just like less. Because I usually do like 1 gram per inch that I'm painting, usually. You definitely want extra. You don't want to be short, but you also don't need hella extra just for spills on the floor and shit. You don't need a thick ass painting. I'm just trying to paint something. I don't need mounds of paint. So anyways, we got 1 mix. Let's put this in. But I do gotta account for these walls. Don't forget to account for these nuts though too. Yes, sir. Switch it up. I don't wanna do the same. Oh, you know, let's put a little sun. Let's put a little, what we got here? Yellow. Yeah, it's that taxi yellow. It's that New York taxi. It's interesting. I don't know, we'll see how that works. See, I feel like mixing the ink in there, it's like, what is that gonna do? I feel like it's just gonna get drowned out because it's like watercolor compared to this. Very strong, but like compared to stretched out paint. I don't know, man. You just playing ring around the rosy with these paints, really. Pink, such an underrated color. I don't really like this shade of pink though. I be vibing with like that shit. And I haven't even used it, but yeah, there's a reason I bought it. A little bit of pink placement, not a lot, but a little bit in the right place. Fire, you know, for real. Really any fluorescent colors. It's also why I want to like have white space in this painting so that there's space for these like fluorescent colors to kind of come through and shine through the underground. Got too much shit going on there. Is that some more yellow? Taxi yellow. Oh, that's cool. I want to get a close up with my phone, but like, I'm just fucking just trying to do my thing. I ain't worried about all the angles right now. We add this white ink in there. Interesting. We're blowing bubbles. Oof, what the frickle? white per usual. You know the deal. And just put a little bit more blue in there. Just a squirt. Little black on top of it. This one, oh, we got black ink. That's interesting. That is interesting. I will not lie to you. Black ink. You said black ink, dude. It's like the most standard ink color. Why are you so blown away by it? I don't even know. Bad point. Talking to yourself. 300. Yeah, let me get a little more. Because I am the one who is next up. Hit you with the uppercut. Yeah, these blends are coming out real interesting already. Let's hit it with some more white. Different kinds of white, dude. Same brand, honestly. Same brand of white, just different formats. So it's like this is comes out like watercolor. So, and I've never really crossed these before. But I mean, look at these textures. Look at these textures, man. Look at this. This is what we cooking with. Some interesting textures. So yeah, this is what we got the first time. Some interesting. And honestly, putting some more. I'm just saying, like that shit in itself just looks dank. You know? When I pour it, I'm gonna hit it with some finesse, man. And this painting, we're gonna do our thing to it for sure. For shizzle my nozzle. We're at 382. This one. Let that blend together. I need to go grab a heat gun too, because that can get kind of interesting. If you use it, you gotta use it quick though, because once it gets a little dry, you're kind of out of your window of time. Otherwise it'll get all stretched out and shit, distorted. Not a good thing. Sometimes I'd say that's good, but usually not for paint. So heat or anything needs to get applied pretty quick. Let's just hit a little splash of pink. Alright, that's it. That's all she wrote for these mixes, at least. Okay, we got 410, cool, a little extra. Hit us with some more white ink. Sick, man. Alright. This is what we working with. It's 800 grams right here. Got these inks on standby, and I got this little cup we're about to spread out real quick. Let's do it, man. Here's my thing. that shit running. Yeah. And good thing I got something down already. I'm really just trying to edge this shit because once you get to pouring, sometimes it just gets stuck when it's like trying to push over the edge. And then it's like you don't want to just be throwing paint when it kind of already sit, when it feels you. See what I'm trying to say. Ooh. So what's bad doing? Whipping paint on the floor. Back at it again. Bit. Oops. I don't know how to keep it in the lines, as you can tell. Oh. Schnitzel. Schnitzel. Just try and leave a little on the edge. Looking under the table. Looking down. Yeah. Just give it a little. Sometimes you just. This is when I just let the pain know that like I'm in charge now. Just gotta. To the rest of this. Oh yeah, it's pretty satisfying actually. Like right here, this alone, I could let this shit dry. Someone could and should give me $1 million. I mean, look at this. This is fucking art. Excuse me. These mixes are looking super dank. Let me just get everything ready. Here's what we're working with. Right. Got the two mixes. this green chaos going. Quick look before my hands get super painty. Super cool sews coming in. Super cool pink spillage going on. Just drain into the other coat. I like it so far. I like what I'm seeing. Especially there's no clumps in it. It's not my tweezers. Let's see what colors we're working with over here. Yeah, this was some nice color clashing. I was going to say if I need to spray an extra solvent, but I don't even want to mess this up. I like this nice vivid green. It's pretty sick, nasty actually. I'd like to see a little bit of white come through some of these parts though. That shit should blend in, so. Let's go for our first move. be nice to have this, get it like accented in the dry. These like little yellow white hits. I think it will, once it stretches a little bit more too. Get a little bit of this interesting pink hit on top of the pink. Just a little bit. Let's push it a little bit more. Bring it kind of upwards. See what we're actually working with. Stretch wise. This right here is a perfect example of why I do a pre-layering. Otherwise paint will just kind of get stuck. This is also why I was saying I leave a bunch on the edge. Oof. hardest thing about doing big pieces is the paint does dry. You can come back to it, but not in the same way that you can with other paintings. A little more slippery over here. Even if I do get missed gaps, I kind of want to come back through and like paint that or color that in by hand or something. Be interesting. That it would be. Yeah, that definitely put an interesting twist on it. Bottom right. Maybe not the bottom right, maybe this top right. It does seem to need to go a little bit. Let's see that damage over here, dude. Dude, not bad. At least we got coverage over the edge. I'm fucking with that. Let me wipe my hands, I'll give you a quick my hands are covered in paint. So far I'm liking it. Can't judge it until it's dry though. And I've learned that, at least when it comes with the initial pour. But I have some ideas to fill in with the paint, or the tape, I mean, where I put the tape. Check this. Definitely abstract. Damn, fucking jiggly ass phone. Jiggly jiggly. There we go. What it is. I ain't worried about the corners though. You gotta worry about the main piece. It's another thing I've learned when it comes to painting and art. Don't be focusing on that like 10%. Hit the 90% if you can. You know what I mean? You gotta focus on the big picture. You can always come back and tweak the little corners and stuff. Somehow, who knows? But I'm just saying. I'm trying to work for the macros, not the micros. It's all good though, because a little bit more movement, I'll stretch it just a tad.
Just a tad.
Let's see how I am on this side. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah, man. That's some good rainbow coverage coming. I need to pour down here. A little bit like This side is good. I need to do it quickly because I can tell this is kind of setting. Definitely got some interesting texture going on, that's for sure. Red. Got some interesting red, white, a little bit of green, a little bit of pink, a little bit of blue. It's hard to tell if it's a clump or the paint. I think it's paint, or the tape, I mean. That one, let's see. It's definitely paint, or tape. It's definitely tape. That's what I felt. Slow movement at this point, that way I'm not really stretching anything that's already set. Just try not to disturb it, but I like this little bit that's starting to come in. The gray introduction is interesting, kind of blended with the pink, at least wet right now. This white is just interesting, like pearly white, gray or something. Nice white spots over here. Yeah, I like it. This is some really nice composition. This little gray in the middle, man. Not hating on it because sometimes when it dries up, it'll kind of, you never know. Can't judge it till it's dry. Found out with clothes and paint times. Let's as it is, as it sits. Actually, I don't even want to mess with that. Paint on my shoes, man. Paint on my hands, paint on my shoes. Paint on. Paint on. Yeah, just calves right in the middle. Get like a white wash. Like a semi-white wash. And it's just like a weird gravity thing going on over here. And it's like green cave. Red cave. It's kind of vibe going on. Just gonna tip it in each direction, honestly, just to try and get a real even, uniform spread before I let it sit to dry. Help just get these drips off the end if they are there. That's right. That's about it. I think that is it. Definitely need to go wash my hands off. Shit's almost getting my hands stuck. But yeah, appreciate you keeping up. Just poured this painting live. You know, it took about a couple hours to mix all my stuff. So we'll see. Set it to dry. We'll set another string after it's dry. Do a little review. And peel the tape off and see what it's looking like. And get you a couple moments to see what it's looking like. I really like this. Nice use of the dark with the light contrast. Some real interesting it's interesting. It's an interesting work in progress. I'm excited for it to dry so that you can see what it's looking like under the tape. Maybe put a little symbolism in there. You can really see just coming around the edges though, just like how kind of like wrapped around it is. It gives for an interesting dynamic. You can see how stuff kind of folds over the edge. I like that. Oh yeah, this is a gnarly piece. Very chaotic. Very much how I'm feeling right now. Kind of like a breakthrough. Very chaotic and feeling dark. with a breakthrough, kind of with a whitewash. So anyways, peace and love. More to come. It's your boy. It's Friday. Talk to you soon.